Now presenting
the RK Ultra Podcast,
Expanding Your Minds.
whether you want it or not.
Welcome to RK Ultra. Today, we're going to take another look at the news cycle because I think there's some things that they haven't been talking about.
2024 is a interesting year so far. Some interesting things are happening. Some vital news that needs to be addressed.
I agree, and this news is so vital. I think it's really important to talk about. Don't let them distract you from any nonsense with, the Epstein stuff. It's all psyop. I'm pretty sure. What we're going to tell you, this is really what's going on in the world. And to help us with that, today, we have, for the first time ever on Vital News, Tyler Taldi.
Glad to be here. I'm happy people are taking news stories from this guy.
That's right. Yeah, we're excited to hear what you find vital.
Well, recently in the dumb community, so they grew the first tomato late last year, somewhere around there, and the guy actually thought he put it in a Ziploc baggie.
They grew the first tomato
In space.
In space.
Did I forget that part?
Yeah.
So,
you did.
yeah, that's a vital part.
Okay. Go on.
So he grew the first tomato in space, and he actually tried to Ziploc it. And when he went back for it to show a little classroom and all that on a video thing, couldn't find it. And it took all the way until recently when he came back home and unpacked the ship, they found it.
So there was a lost tomato in space.
Yep, just randomly. Everybody wondered.
But the tomato has been found.
It has been. They thought someone ate it and just didn't want to tell nobody.
Oh, okay. And it was the first tomato grown in space, so it's an important specimen.
Amazing. And the story is not that it's the first tomato grown in space. It's just that some idiot lost it.
Yeah. There's nothing important. It's just made news
It
for
makes
no
you-
reason.
Yeah.
These people are professional, like astronauts. Like,
Yep.
aren't they the creme of the crop of humanity? How
Penny-
do you lose your prized first tomato grown in space? I'm just curious of that. But anyways, so Florida is an interesting place. Orlando, at a Dunkin' Donuts, a man was injured by an exploding toilet.
Yes.
ISIS?
No, not ISIS.
Oh.
No.
Bin Laden?
God damn.
Oh, he's dead.
Holy shit. I'm pretty sure it was just a malfunction of the toilet.
Bush did it.
Kind of malfunction.
There weren't very many details about the malfunction itself, except that he suffered, bodily injury and requires mental health care and counseling.
Holy shit. Wait, so was it?
He's suing for $100,000.
That's a paycheck, yep.
$100,000. Was it the flush that set off the explosion?
Either way, he was covered in feces, urine, and debris.
This guy made some enemies.
My Wednesday night.
Yeah, so that's something.
That's wild.
Vital.
I think someone was after him.
It's pretty vital.
And even scarier news that I found, Jeff Bezos is backing a small startup company known as Perplexity. And this new company is making a AI chatbot that is supposed to replace Google.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to, make Google look obsolete. It's so advanced.
So wait, it's an AI chatbot.
That's also a search engine.
Okay,
yes.
so what does it do? Like, does it just extract your thoughts out of your brain and
I think that's
search
later.
Okay, but
Yeah.
that's where we're going with this, right?
Yeah. So you're just gonna chat at things like, "Hey, man, what do you think?" Because people talk to Google anyway. When you Google something, you
Yeah, but
Google the whole-
Google's
So
already scary.
You're gonna build a relationship verbally with your search engine, so it just knows what it.
Oh, you're gonna sext that thing constantly.
Yeah.
Let's get there. And
Do you guys remember doing that as a kid, like just talking to these AI things? It was fun when it was basic and primitive, but now it's getting to the point where this is kind of scary.
This is why do they know they're in my location?
Oh, yeah. So that's probably going to consume us.
Yeah.
It's just, starting out as a chatbot. But, eventually they're just going to pull it right out of our skulls.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff Bezos. That man has our best interest in mind when he makes these
But
decisions.
fear not, I also read that it's not just him. There are other billionaires, basically funding the same kind of
That
project.
makes it look safe.
Like Neuralink.
Yeah, Neuralink. I think
Oh my God, you can Neuralink while you're talking to your AI chat, and it's just feeding you all the info. Oh my
And hopefully,
God.
hopefully your fucking toilet will explode and kill you.
What? Nah, dude. I want to get a bidet kind of toilet. You know, the one that.
Of course.
Have you guys seen that South Park episode? It's a new one with the bidet, and it's like the Japanese toilet. I want one of those.
Seems fancy. So Taldi, moving on. What's your next news story?
Well, there was actually a 13-year-old kid that ended up beating Tetris, and in those old original games, there was really no beating it. You pretty much played it until the code ran out and it broke the game. But of course, immediately after, when the news was making big headlines about this, some mother that looked like she hasn't been called in years started talking shit about the kid and telling him to go outside and stuff like that. So immediately got shitted on after doing the one thing people haven't been able to do since Tetris came out.
Okay, so what you're saying is a kid
Yep.
beat Tetris for the first time. So he basically just played the game until it got to the score like 999,999, and then he just glitched out.
Yep.
And he was the first one to do it, and some lady was talking shit.
Some news anchor lady. It wasn't just a random lady on the street. Yeah, it was a whole news anchor. And
So this kid was being interviewed.
No. She was just talking about the whole thing in general.
What did she say?
She said something about, oh, yeah, it's not really an accomplishment. Maybe go out inside on the guidelines of that.
Oh, my God.
Being a bitch for no reason.
I mean, while she's not wrong.
Probably not.
Are you telling me that no one's beaten this game? How old is this game?
No, I mean,
This game's pretty damn old.
let's be honest, though.
Than me.
Thinking about it from like a business standpoint, that does give him a lot of recognition, and he could probably translate into into a successful
He could start
streaming.
streaming. He could ride along this just like the one Donkey Kong guy who's been claimed to cheat 90% of his career. He starts suing everybody.
That's like saying her reporting job means nothing.
It doesn't.
It's the same shit. Okay, so something else that's vital. A grenade was found inside the walls of a house that they were renovating in a Dallas area home.
Ooh, how'd they find it?
They were renovating it. So, yeah, they found this grenade.
Just like embedded in
It's a military-style grenade, and it was in their wall. So, you got to think about that, you know.
Did it blow up? That's kind of what I'm asking.
No, of course not, actually. So the grenade did not contain any explosive material at all?
Oh,
well, that's the point.
no, that's just a good joke. You encase a dummy grenade into the walls, so eventually someone finds it.
Something funnier? Putting a real one.
Some really sick.
Yeah, that's actually, that is pretty fucked up.
Probably a joke, honestly. That's what it sounds like to me.
But, you know,
I would never do that, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah,
it's it's not live.
Just to sweeten the pot, though, I did find a story that happened around October of last year where these dudes were magnet fishing in Scotland, and they found a live grenade that was real and could explode and did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Because they had to call the police, and they did a controlled demolition.
They detonated it for them. I feel like you want the grenade to explode at the wrong time.
No.
But these stories always end so good.
Be kind of funny.
No, that would be horrible.
Horrible.
What the fuck are you talking about? Tell us something good.
Okay, all right. So, an Alabama man got to live every Florida man's dream. My new hero, this man from Leeds, Alabama, drove up to a Bass Pro Shop, crashed his car, got out of it, stripped down butt naked, and did a quoted Cannonball-style jump into the giant tank inside the Bass Pro Shop.
Dude, okay.
And then he stood under the waterfall before screaming at police before being apprehended.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Let's think about this. Like, that is highly illegal, but does it sound fun? I want to know. I want to know.
I mean,
I want to know. Do you guys think it sounds fun?
If you're going to have a drunk redneck mental public breakdown, just you know.
Do it in the best place possible.
Did not anyone get hurt? I mean,
No.
he should be punished. Obviously, I'm not saying it's okay to do, but
No. I'm just saying, does it sound fun?
Just yes.
It's a dream.
The Florida man in me is just.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if it was done during like business hours?
I think it was.
I'd buy more
These guys
stuff.
streaking through the Bass Pro Shop, just
yeah.
woo!
May have joined them.
I like that he crashed his car. He was in such a rush to.
He's like, oh dude, the Bass Pro Shop.
On
Hell
a
yeah.
mission.
I'm getting naked. Come get me, cops.
Oh, he's
Like,
drinking his
Fuck you, Bush Light. I can see it.
cooters.
The mountains are blue. I'm going swimming.
It's a good year so far. 2024.
Starting off right.
You know,
Starting off right.
lost tomatoes, exploding toilets. Jeff Bezos taking over the world.
Naked cannonballs. Well, that's all the time we have for today. We will be here to give you more vital news assuredly. Tell us all your weird stories in the comments below.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, Taldi. Thanks for distilling what's vital to tell the community in this world.
Of course, it's important. Got to keep on your toes.
We appreciate it.
Don't forget to hit that like button. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter on RK Ultracast.
Or find us at www.rkultra.com.
So follow us because we'll be following you.